Hi and welcome to today's video where I've got an unboxing for you, and it is the latest in beauty CEW Beauty Awards 2024. This is currently available on the website, or at least there is a selection of items that are 2 weeks worth of drops, because I think there's only 2 drops and the second was last Wednesday. This did take a while to come to me, and I did go on, this is the first drop, and I went to see if there were any items I wanted for the second drop, because I wasn't sure what was what was going to be launched. And within 10 minutes, most of the expensive items or popular items had gone. So I didn't actually manage to get a second box, but I'm happy with the first that I've got. So it comes in the standard, the latest in beauty boxes that they used to have for the subscription service. Now, there was a 15% off the CEW first drop, but when I went to look for the second drop, that promotion was missing. But that's not to say it won't come back. Now, I get a 15% off anyway because I am what is considered a pro member of Latest in Beauty, because I used to have the box and I didn't cancel my subscription. Basically it did stop, but because they already had my details on the database as a current customer, I kept my 15% discount. So in this box, it does give you all the drops, all the items, but I didn't get this until well after the second drop had launched. So I'll go through the items that I selected, and yeah. Now the first item is one that covers the price of the box, because I paid about £28 in total for mine with a discount. Is the LMS Pro Collagen Marine Cream SPF 30 15ml. So this is worth around £42 for this 15ml. So I will always use that. Now, I do have several of the SPF versions, but I've never tried one. So this will either be the third or fourth that I've got. But I will label it and I'll use it in order. But I do love the LMS Pro Collagen Marine Cream or the Matrix. I just think they're wonderful ranges. Now, the next item I got was from a brand, I'm not sure I've heard of these before, Hello Sunday SPF 50, the mineral one, lightweight serum. So I think these are drops. And I suppose you must have to shake it up. And then it looks like, let me just see, did I say it was 30ml? And let me just see what's in here. Yes, it's a creamy white, a bit like Tipex, a creamy white liquid, and the white will be from the sunscreen. So that is something I can always use. And what I will do is I'll put a label on the date that I received this into my collection. Then the next item I have is one that I won't be using immediately because I'm using another at the moment. But this is Umberto Giannini Rosemary Scalp and Hair Oil. So that is, I think it's 50ml. So I'm using one at the moment that I got, I think it was in a Christmas box from Sephora. So this I will use. And what I do is, if I'm putting on a pre-treatment such as the Olaplex number 3, or something similar to that such as Philips Kingsley Elastizer, then I don't put this on because it may affect the effectiveness of that product. But when I'm not using the intensive pre-treatment mask, I'll put this on just in an hour or so before I wash my hair. So generally I only wash my hair twice a week. So 1 week it's the Philip Kingsley, and then the next week, the next wash, it is the rosemary oil that I put on. So it does take a while to get through, and I'm not sure how much it helps with growth, but my hair does grow very, very fast, and I have to dye my hair to keep the colouring every few weeks. I mean, it really shows badly after 2 weeks, significant growth. So I do grow, my hair does grow very, very fast, but I do like to keep a rosemary in to keep it in good condition and also to thicken up the hair. Now the next one here is another moisturiser. This one won't be very expensive because it's the Inky List, but it's the Inky List Bioactive Ceramide Repairing and Plumping Moisturiser. So ceramides are peptides, so that will be good for the skin, and it helps to visibly smooth and firm and strengthen to protect the skin's moisture barrier. So it's for all skin types. So that would be for all skin types and for men and women. So let me just see what this one is like, because I've not opened it. It's got an extra seal on the inside. It doesn't have, it's quite neutral in scent. It's white, pure white. Seems to be quite a rich cream. Yeah, so that's one that will get used up either by me or Mr. Bear, but it's good to have. And then I have an Eve Lom product, and it's her most famous one, the cleanser. So this one is a herbal balm, and it was the first of its type. I love the Elemis one, but this was the first. Emma Hardy then was the next one I really noticed that had one. And now everyone has them. Oh, nearly every company seems to. So I do like that. It has a bit of a funky smell, I will say. But it is very good as a second cleanser. After I've got the makeup off, I'll sit in the bath, put that on my face, and then there's actually a muslin cloth with it to wipe it off. So this one is 20 gram. So I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there should be one more in here. There it is. It's a pencil by a brand I really like called Delilah. So this is a nude, the shade is nude, lip liner. And it is a warm tone, brownish pink. That's what I will say. That's the colour there. So it should be universal for a lot of people. So yes, I will be able to use that one, either under pinks or under beiges. And you get a leaflet with the Eve Lom telling you the ingredients. And finally, there was an extra item put in by Argentum. Now, Argentum are a really nice company. They tend to have black packaging that looks a bit like an old-fashioned Victorian apothecary. And I didn't realise that they brought out some fragrances in the last couple of years. And there is one included in every box. So I don't know if they're all the same. Possibly they are. And this one is called Lover. And it says Water, Floral, Musk, Eau de Parfum. So it's got a beautiful pair of swans, mating swans. They put their head together as they swim across lakes, and then it has a planetary body, maybe the moon above. So it looks very lovely. Now, I'm impressed with the vial because quite a few companies, high-end companies, are using these vials now for samples. I've got some from Christian Louboutin. This is 2 ml, Christian Louboutin is 4 ml, but they're very similar in size. Now, what I will say with this is a dabber. Is this one, I'm sure it says that it is alcohol free. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking, yeah, I can't see any yes, because to me it did strike as a very lightweight skin close sort of fragrance. So can you see there is white? It's white. So I noticed that when you get a lot of ones that don't have alcohol in, you don't get many, but Fendi did Life Essence, and they did one, Oh Fresh, that was without alcohol, and it was a creamy product. The one with alcohol, exactly the same, was clear. A little yellowish, but highly translucent, or transparent really, and the one that was water-based was cloudy. So this one is water-based. But it's really, really nice. It's a lovely musky floral, but it's very close to the skin and it doesn't last very long because I have tried this. But if you want something light, perhaps if you like the early Byredo items, or perhaps Jo Malone, or I can't think, Le Beau, and also Diptyque, their fragrances are don't project very well and aren't particularly long lasting. You may like this. The only things I'm not sure who stock these Argentum in terms of a physical store you can go into. So I don't like buying expensive bottles blind, but you can buy a set, but it is quite expensive. So I do like it, but it's just a pity it doesn't last very long. But I will say there's also a greenish element as well to it, a very fresh green. It's very pleasant, I think, well blended, and it's 2ml, but I think the full size is, I'm not sure if it's 100ml. I think it is, or 75ml, one of the two. But yes, I'm really pleased to try a perfume. Even if I don't like it, I like to have the opportunity to try fragrances, particularly those that aren't sold in, high street chemists or department stores. So they're all the items. I think they're well worth the £28 I spent. If you're interested, please do check out Latest in Beauty website. That's a UK website for the CEW Awards. Now, they have said that it's going to be restocked. There's going to be 3 restocks. So I really don't know if that means there's going to be another restock either this Wednesday or even before then. I really don't know. But if you're interested, head over or just keep checking the Latest in Beauty website. Also, it's worth noting that if there are products left after a couple of weeks or maybe 3 weeks, what they tend to do is have a sale. So instead of the box being, £34, it might be £17, or you get 2 boxes for the price of one, something like that. They do offers in order to shift the stock, because otherwise they don't have the standard subscription box that they could put these products into. What I suspect they will do, anything that isn't sold will be put into their curated boxes that are always on the website, and they'll probably add any excess stock into those limited edition boxes. But this is at least one that you can select yourself, because it may be good, because there could be items that you would never use. If you don't tanning drops aren't going to be any good. If you don't have spots, then spot treatments aren't going to be any good, etc, etc. So at least there is the option to pick what you would like or what you would like to gift to others. But can I say thank you very much for watching, as I do appreciate that your time is valuable. Hopefully I shall see you soon in another video. In fact, I think I have my project pan that I need to put up very soon. Otherwise, please take care of yourselves, and bye for now.